Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne from Baby Bunting Nursery and you're looking at Lottie. And of course things are wonky, I have to fix it otherwise it would just annoy me too much. Trust me, it wasn't wonky before I started. There we go, that's a little bit better. I'm a bit more satisfied with that. It's still not exactly right, but it's good enough. I don't want to annoy you too much before we even start. Now, I have some very, very, very exciting news to tell you, and that is that it's been raining and it's cool as anything today. So don't feel bad dressing Lottie up in long sleeves and long legs and even a bonnet. Oh yes, before I get on to all of that, let me just tell you that you probably all know that at the moment Sue Drinkwater's YouTube channel has been closed down. Now, I've been in touch with her and she says that she has no idea what's happened, but to make matters more complicated, her email account is also closed down. So she doesn't know what's going on, and it means that she can't be in touch with anyone. So it's all a bit tricky for her at the moment. So I just want to let you know that she's fine. She's perfectly okay. She's very perplexed, and she's trying to work out, get in touch with the right people and work out what's happening. So hopefully she'll be back on board very soon. So in the meantime, don't worry about her, and you won't hear from her until everything's up and running for her again, which I'm sure will be very soon, because for goodness sake, she didn't do anything wrong to YouTube or to her email. So it's some sort of blunder, some sort of maybe robotic thing, I don't know. She'll find out and she'll be back soon enough. So in the meantime, she's probably just having a little holiday. She said she feels a bit isolated because, of course, once your communication through the internet ceases, it feels really weird. You're just back to your normal everyday life. But she's really fine, so that's good to know, and she'll be back soon. So that's the message from Sue Drinkwater. No one has anything to worry about. And of course I worried straight away. What's going on? What have they done to her channel? Blah, blah, blah. I always have to catastrophize before I do anything else. So anyway, she's fine, and that's good to know. So let's get back to this darling little girl in her warm outfit. And I'll tell you that it is 12:15 on Monday, the 26th of February. And if the phone rings while I'm on this video, I'll have to grab it because my poor car hasn't been very well and it's gone to the garage gone to the garage to be checked. We think there's some sort of electrical problem, so he may ring me while I'm on video, but I'll deal with that if it happens. Anyway, so it is Monday, the car's at the garage. I'm going to work tonight, not to do a whole shift, but to do like a group thing that we have to do. I have to do a few every year, so it's one of those things. And at the moment I'm very happy at home, and all my garden is all wet, and the rain has been gorgeous. Actually it's stopped now, but it rained most of the morning, and it rained yesterday as well, so that is just been so exciting to see real rain. Oh, I'm so happy. It's lovely, and it's almost a bit cool, and I'm just loving it. Oh my goodness. I don't want to put a cardigan on because I don't want to feel warm. I'm happy to feel a bit cold. So it's Monday, and I guess being Monday, it could be Disney Monday. And that's what I think I've dressed Lottie correctly, but I'm never sure why Winnie the Pooh is anything to do with Disney. I don't know. I don't know if they bought the rights, or I have no idea. Anyway, she is wearing Winnie the Pooh. I don't have any Disney clothes, and I doubt I'll ever get them because I'm not that keen on, what do you call that sort of, I don't know, what's it called? That kind of advertising of clothes. Or no, it's not called advertising. I can't think of the word I'm trying to come up with, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. When licensed, that's the word, licensed clothing. I'm not keen on that. But I couldn't resist this beautiful Winnie the Pooh all-in-one with the feet in. It's just adorable. I bought it from Marks and Spencer in the UK because their prices are pretty good, and their postage is really good too. Like, I've forgotten if it's $5 or something like that. I forget. But it's very, very reasonable. And so I got this little special little all-in-one for her. And it's adorable. It's cream, a beautiful cream, and it's got all the people from Winnie the Pooh on it. So it's got Christopher Robin, Eeyore, it's got the little kangaroo, it's got the big kangaroo, it's got Piglet, it's got Eeyore, and I can't think who else it's got there. I can't quite see them because she's holding her own Winnie the Pooh. This is one of the things I bought at the post office ages ago last year, that they were just, putting out at super cheap prices to get rid of them, and so of course I bought Winnie the Pooh. And so with her gorgeous all-in-one, I always want to call it a sleeper because that's what most of you call them, I think, but we don't call them that. She's wearing a beautiful knitted bonnet that I got from Etsy, and it's cream coloured, and it's got an incredible, what sort of pattern would you call that? I don't know how to describe that. It's knitted. It's got green knitting over the top. It's just brilliantly made. I don't quite know how it's been done, and sort of a lattice, maybe a lattice effect on the outside of the bonnet. And she actually has green booties to match, but of course she didn't need booties today. So that's her beautiful woolen pixie bonnet. It's got one of those little pixie peaks on the top, and it's very cute. So I just want to tell you a couple of good things about this all-in-one because it's really cute. The feet, the bottom of the feet have got print of fabric with print of Winnie the Pooh on it, so that's cute. And the whole front has got the animals, which means, and Christopher Robin, which means that it's a side snap, so the snaps don't come down the middle of the print. But one of the snaps is a different colour to make sure that you match them up. So Lulu, what about that? So you can't really go wrong. Well, Lulu could go wrong because she couldn't see the colour of the different snap. It feels the same, excuse me. It feels the same, but it's a bronze colour, and the other ones on the inside are silver colour. So yeah, I thought that was amazing. And also, the top snap has got a cute little picture on it. So I thought that was very clever and great. I had fun dressing her in this because of that. And there she is, my little girl. Do you want me to show you that different coloured snap? Maybe I can do that. Let me have a go. Because I know how to zoom in now, Susie. Ha ha. And Holly. Holly liked me zooming in last time. Now, where's the different coloured one? There it is. I'll show you. It's only on the inside, so you can't tell from the outside. You see that bronze colour? Let me zoom in on that. It's just that one, so you know you're on the right track when you match those up. Let me zoom in. Here we go. Let's see if I can really do this. You see that down there? There it is. That's the bronze one, and all the other ones are silver coloured. So I think that's brilliant. Now while I'm here, why don't I zoom in on Lottie's face? So I do like to see her little face. There she is. She's gazing at something in the kitchen. I'm not sure what it is, but there really isn't very interesting things in my kitchen. But it's just a normal kitchen, but she's interested in something. So I know the other thing I wanted to show you, which I promised you in my last video, was to show you this beautiful little German miniature vintage style pram. So I've got it here, and it's got things in it, but I'll show you them in a second. Here it is. No, it's not going to like that, is it? I'm sorry, it's very out of focus. I wonder if I need to... I don't want to zoom off her face. Let's see if the camera can sort things out. No, alright. Alright everybody, we're doing the zooming out. Sorry about that. That'll do. Let's try now. Let's just give it a try, because I really want you to... There we are, that's better. Can you see how beautiful that tiny pram is? It's probably maybe 3 inches long by, with the hood up, by maybe another 3 inches high. The hood doesn't collapse. It's a set shape, and it's made in a cream coloured, very fine something that's woven to look exactly like a woven pram. It's got little silver hubcaps and wheels that have black rubber around cream coloured centre, and it's got a lovely handle made of silver. Now I'll turn to the front so you can see. Whoops, hang on a sec. I'll just turn it and show you who's inside. A little tiny doll. You see in there? A little tiny doll, and she's got a little tiny lovey that's a pig, and she sits in that pram. And at the front of the pram, which maybe I can show you with my finger, there's a little basket there, and the lid lifts up, and that's attached to the pram. That's part of the design that they all have in this vintage style. And the other side is the same. Let me see if I can do this without putting it down. There's the other side. So it's got a little silver pin that holds the hood in place, and the hood does move. Let me see if I can even manage that. No, it's a bit stiff. It's stiff, but it does move there. It's moving up a bit. So it does. And it's lined in pink, beautiful fabric. Come on, camera. Do the right thing for us. Sorry, everybody. It's just having a nervous breakdown, I think. It's not even focusing now. Come on. What are you doing, you silly camera? Because you focused perfectly before we could see all the details. What's your issue, mate? So it is lined in pink, and it's just adorable. Now let me take out the little baby so you can see the baby separately. I bought the baby and the lovey from another seller. So the pram came from one seller, and the seller next to her had these little tiny things, so I chose them. There's a little pig that the camera isn't going to show you. Where would it like to be? 3 million miles away? Anyway, you can see it's tiny. See, there's my thumb. It's smaller than the top of my thumb, and it's just a little pink head made of felt. Tiny little ears. It's got 2 black eyes and a little black nose, and then the body of the lovey is a piece of fabric. And now let me show you the little dog, because that wasn't very successful. Thank you, camera. You're not helping me at all. And here comes the little baby who sits in there. Let's hope the camera will like the baby. Jointed baby. No, it's not great. And the baby's wearing little blue trousers with straps over the shoulders and a little blue bonnet. Oh, did it just come into focus? Oh, and then it went again. Let me just see. Let me show you from the back. No, it's just misbehaving. What is wrong with you, camera? Let me try further away. So that you can see how tiny the baby is. It's about, let me look. I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches, maybe, something like that. And it's made of, I don't know, clay or something like that. And it's got little blonde hair. Oh, I wish it would focus. How useless is this? You're all going to be laughing your heads off at me. It has got blonde hair and a beautiful little painted face. And there's a white blouse underneath the blue pants with the braces. And there are little tiny blue booties. Knitted or crocheted, let me have a look. Knitted booties actually, and a little knitted bonnet on her head. Might be a boy, could be a boy or a girl, doesn't matter which one. Oh, is it coming into focus a bit? I daren't move. Look at that, there we go. That only took 10 hours. You can see the little face and the little hands. There we go, and the little stripy pants. So isn't that just adorable? So that baby sits in the pram all the time, because I bought them at the same time. Let me show you the pram again now, while it's empty and you can see the inside of it, because it's adorable. Just beautiful. There we go. Can you see that? It's a bit dark in there now. So we've got focus, but we haven't got light. But it's got a pink, it's like satin, a satin pillow and a satin cover in there. Let me just make sure if that's a cover or the mattress. Oh, it's a little cover, separate. I'll show you the little, here it is. See, that's a little cover, a little quilt. It's got wadding inside, and that you can see it's satin. So that's that, and I'll show you the tiny pillow. There's the tiny pillow, that's got padding in it as well. And it's pink satin, and then this is what the inside of the pram looks like. It's just let go of itself a bit. Come on, pram. There we go, because it comes apart from the wheels. so I have to hold it all together. There's the inside of the pram. It's just got a white mattress base in it, and you can see the full lining in the pink satin. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Can you see why I couldn't resist that? It's just so beautiful. I actually bought one of these prams, but in a child size, because you can still get them. It's not vintage, it's a modern one, but it's this exact style. I love this style, and I gave it to one of my granddaughters, and so she has had it since she was a little tiny baby, and now not a tiny baby, so a 1-year-old, and now her little sister has it, and yeah, I just love seeing it at their house. Yeah, so I think that might be the end of my video. Oh, that's a bit shocking, isn't it? I know I'm going to read to you, but I won't do that this time because it will all just end up being too long. And I'm just glad the phone hasn't rung, so it'd be quite good to finish the video before the phone rings. I don't have to hang you guys up. So, good news about Sue Drinkwater, good and bad news. Good news that she's fine, bad news that something crazy has happened with her YouTube and her email. So we'll just wait, and when she'll be back, it'll be brilliant, but who knows when that will be. It'll be soon enough, I guess, because it's obviously some error that's happened. So I hope that it's okay to have Winnie the Pooh for Disney. I have seen some of you do that, I think, but I'm not really sure what the connection is, so I hope I've been legal today with Disney Monday. If I haven't, then she's just wearing a Winnie the Pooh all-in-one, so you'd have to just take me on my word for that if it's not really the correct thing for today. And I hope you like her little bonnet. One time she'll be able to wear that bonnet with booties when she's got her little legs out, and they're just the same green as the highlight on the bonnet. Isn't that design just amazing? Let me see if I can zoom in closer to that now that I'm a queen of zoom. Can you see that? See how that's done? Isn't that incredible? It looks as though she's knitted it at the same time as she was knitting the cream, but it's actually on top. It's not within it, it's on top of it. So anyway, it's beautiful, isn't it? I actually got that from a seller who was selling it at a good price, because I guess maybe she made it last winter and it was summer when I bought it, so perhaps she was just clearing out some of her other stock. Alright everyone, now that I've already said I was going to go, I really am going to go now, so I'll see you all very soon. In the meantime, take care and be kind to each other. Thank you very much for dropping in to see me and Lottie. Bye everyone.